check this video out, and then we'll talk about it for a second.
So the very first thing people really have to get comfortable with is that it's just a payment you're making, that it should not be something that eats you alive, but it is actually something you have to get through in your head. Is it okay to have that mortgage and to make those payments every month? Or do I want to not have it? It's a valid emotional.
So I saw a video from Tom Wheelwright today. I admire the guy a lot. I really do. And I follow a lot of the stuff that he has taught me. He made a video about explaining how you should keep a mortgage on your primary home because it's a cheaper debt. And you can use that money elsewhere instead of paying off the mortgage. And mathematically, it does make sense to do that. And I agree with that. However, it does not make sense when you understand the psychological difference it makes in an entrepreneur's life when they don't have a mortgage to worry about on a monthly basis. You are more than likely to take bigger risk and bigger responsibilities if you don't have one of the most expensive line item from your day-to-day expense, your mortgage. It's one of the most expensive things that you have to worry about. If you don't have one, in the absence of one, then you are a bigger risk taker. What do you think happens to the students who take an education loan, they have a student loan? They get a college, they get a debt, and they finally, when they land a job, the first thing they do is look for a job, buy a new car, and buy new phones, and they have payments, student loan. And now they are obligated to make certain monthly payments every month without missing. And that causes them to be stuck in a cycle. Even though I'm more capable, they are gaining experience in an industry, and they're young, they're single more than likely, and they have a high chances of success if they start something of their own, some small business or something. But they don't do that. They're not able to get out of it because they bind themselves into responsibilities that now requires a fixed amount of money to go to them, or to a fixed amount of money to go towards these liabilities, and they get stuck and they are not able to come out of it. So for small business owners and entrepreneurs, not having a debt on your primary home is going to be a huge factor when you're trying to take bigger risk, bigger responsibilities, and go out there and explore the world, which is very important. That's what happened to me. I paid off my house in 2020. And since then, I have been able to take much higher risk, sleep better at night. And the only thing that I had to worry about is insurance and property tax, which are in themselves a big payment these days. But at least you don't have a fixed monthly cost of money going into interest and principal. That money counts as well. So Tom, I really agree with you on everything else, but I do think it makes a big difference in an entrepreneur's life when you don't have a debt, when you don't have to worry about a monthly payment going into things that you can avoid, especially when you have the money. You went out there and bought something just because you had the money pulled out of your primary home, just because you were able to borrow it, and now you have a bigger loan that may or may not be cash flowing. We don't know, but you bought it just because you were able to. And a lot of people do that mistake. They make this mistake. I hope that helps. Thank you.